today we're celebrating something that we've been waiting for 4 years. Back in 2013, we had a bunch of raw students straight out of high school come and join us. And we were new. So we were pretty much like them. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what was going to happen in Ghana. And here, 4 years later, we have 90 graduates who have come out as fully fledged Lancaster University graduates. So we're proud, and our students are proud of the fact that they can step forth from Ghana without having to travel overseas and into the world, into the marketplace, and they can take their rightful place as future leaders. What a great day. I'm a very happy man.
If anybody had told me 50 years ago that Lancaster would be brought to the doorsteps of Ghana, I would have told him that he was a dreamer. But here we are. We've achieved something that I consider to be a lifetime gift. I'm very proud that Lancaster has grown to be one of the great universities in the top 10 in a lot of endeavors and disciplines. And I feel very proud that I graduated from Lancaster.
We're about to have a really historic day because this will be the first cohort of students from Lancaster University, Ghana, to get their degrees. And I'm very proud to be here. We're very proud as Lancaster University to be in Ghana, where these 80 or so students tread today. Many hundreds are going to follow in the years to come. I think we're the first British university to establish a campus in sub-Saharan Africa. So the relationship for us is not going to be a short-term one, it's going to be a long-term one. We're here for the long term, and we're really committed to providing high-quality higher education here in Ghana. As the country is growing and developing, we think that we can play a small but significant part in ensuring that Ghana has the really skilled workforce that it needs for the future, as the economy prospers and hopefully as society also prospers.
I think I'm a perfect example of what Lancaster can give you. Lancaster offered me a fantastic foundation. With that sort of background from Lancaster, I think that I'm lucky to be where I am now. And I wish all the students congratulations for achieving this wonderful epoch in their lives. I mean, Lancaster degree is obviously going to take everybody very far.
gentlemen, please rise on the start of the ceremony. Please be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am John Granger. I'm the Provost of Lancaster University, Ghana, and President of Transnational Academic Group, Ghana, since July 2013. On a personal level, and also on behalf of our Deputy Provost, Associate Professor Cynthia Forson, Mr. Raghav Lal, our CEO of Transnational Academic Group, and the entire Lancaster University, Ghana family of administrators, faculty, and professional staff, I'm delighted to have the privilege of welcoming you all to this first of many graduation ceremonies here at our college. I also extend a special welcome to our distinguished guests who have travelled and crossed the great African continent and from overseas. His Excellency Mr. Ian Walker, British High Commissioner, Ghana. The Right Honourable Alan Milburn, Chancellor of Lancaster University. Mr. Kwame Dati, who is the Executive Secretary, National Accreditation Board, Government of Ghana. Mr. Rakesh Mahi and Mr. Dr. Siddiqui, co-founders of Transnational Academic Group, and of course Mr. Siddiqui. Professor Steve Bradley, Vice Chancellor International, Lancaster University. Heads of department and visiting colleagues from Lancaster University, you are most welcome. Mr. Bumbley's campaign, we'll talk a little bit more about him in a while, but we are listing him here as a distinguished alumnus from Lancaster University. Distinguished invited guests, proud parents, and extended families of our graduating students. You've travelled from near and far to be here on this memorable day to support the LUG community as well as individual graduates. Last but by no means least, our first cohort of Lancaster University Ghana graduates, who will shortly experience the delight and relief of having the world-class, globally recognised British degree conferred upon them by our very own Chancellor. By the end of the ceremony, dear graduates, you will join some 138,000 Lancaster University alumni across 180 countries in the world. In terms of networking, support, stability, and the comfort of belonging to a globally enfranchised university of high achievers working to make the world a better place. To you all, our special guests on this special day, I offer you a traditional, heartfelt and genuine, warm and merry welcome. Thank you for sharing this memorable day with our extraordinary graduates. Applause. To our graduates, most important people here today, we thank you for choosing Lancaster University as your home. When our pioneer team arrived from Lancaster, the Lancaster attack, arrived in Ghana in 2012, we established ourselves as a startup university operating out of a temporary office in Jorlu. You and your parents placed your trust and the future of your careers in our hands, and we are grateful for that trust. Now, 4 years later, after our doors opened, we are without doubt regarded as the only fully fledged British University campus, not in Ghana, but across sub-Saharan Africa. More than 20 different nationalities are represented on our campus. Each one of you has contributed to our joint success, and each one of you, as graduates, offers exactly what Ghana, Africa, and the world really needs right now. Having shared in your university experience with you and your colleagues, with your highly qualified lecturers and our friendly and caring staff, I can say today, with my hand on my heart, that you are all bright, young men and women, highly skilled, well-educated, globally aware, and ready to face the myriad challenges of the 21st century. I trust that you will uphold the Lancaster University values as you continue to make a significant contribution and a difference to our community and society, locally, regionally, and globally. I must admit, we will miss your smiling faces, your cheery dispositions, your wonderful sense of fun, and your ability to persevere in the face of what appears to be insurmountable challenges. Finally, in closing, we wish you, all of us collectively, wish you health, wealth, and happiness as you transition into your new exciting careers. Please keep us informed of your progress. Come and visit us in our new campus, which will be ready for occupation in October 2019. I ask you to recall the wisdom expressed in the old African proverb, return to old watering holes, for more than water, friends and dreams are there to meet you. Good luck and God bless you. I now have the honor of introducing our esteemed Chancellor, my Honourable to deliver the opening address of the very first Lancaster University graduation ceremony in Ghana. Our Chancellor of Lancaster University, the Right Honourable Alan Milburn, became Chancellor of Lancaster University on the 1st of January 2015. He is currently the Chair of the UK Social Mobility and Child Poverty Commission, was formerly UK Health Secretary, and was the Labour MP for Darlington in the UK 1992 to 2010. He now runs his own consultancy, advising governments and corporations worldwide. He's also involved in a variety of charitable projects, as diverse as working with the Tony Blair in Africa, to acting as a trustee for Yorkshire Sculpture Park. The Chancellor is an alumnus of Lancaster University, where he studied history. He credits Lancaster for the skills he learned as a student as foundation for the whole of his working life and career. Chancellor, we are honoured by your presence here today.
Members of the university, guests, and especially all of you graduating here today. It's an enormous pleasure to be here on what is a truly historic day. We are here to celebrate the achievements of the first cohort of students graduating from Lancaster University, Ghana. I am very proud of the fact that Lancaster is the first British university to establish a branch campus in sub-Saharan Africa. We have done so in partnership with Transnational Academic Group, and I'm grateful to its founders, Mr. Ragesh Wahi and Mr. Zafar Siddiqui, for approaching Lancaster University and for sharing our vision of providing high-quality higher education here in Ghana. Personally, it's an absolute honor for me to be back here in the wonderful city of Accra to celebrate the first fruits of that partnership. Our graduates here today have blazed a trail that many hundreds of others will follow in the future. I'm particularly delighted to see so many friends and family of our students here today. You must be feeling justifiably proud of what your friend or your relative has achieved. So, degree ceremonies, while of course formal occasions, are also events to be enjoyed. So I would encourage you to all applaud our graduates enthusiastically at the appropriate point in the ceremony. Once our students have graduated, they and I will have a common bond and we will share a common history. We will all be graduates of Lancaster University. The only difference is that they're far younger than I am. I graduated from Lancaster in 1979. I know, it's impossible. Then Lancaster was a very, very different university from the one that you were all part of. For a start, it was about half the size. So today, you are part of a much bigger university. More importantly, you're part of a much better one. In fact, it's so good, I'd probably struggle to get in nowadays. Lancaster is in the top 10 universities in the United Kingdom, and our aspiration is to be in the top 100 worldwide. When I graduated, Lancaster had just one campus in northwest England. Today we have campuses there, but also in Malaysia and China, and of course here in Ghana. We also have partnerships with universities and institutions in 24 countries across the world. We are very proud of the fact that today Lancaster is truly a global university. And at a time when there is often such profound uncertainty, even volatility in so many parts of the world, when social, economic, and political change has become the new norm, and when some societies and their political leaders have been tempted to turn inwards, Lancaster remains resolute in our determination to be a university that is genuinely open to the world. We believe in a simple thing. We believe in building bridges, not walls. There can be no better expression of our belief than the bridge that we have built between Lancaster and Ghana. This is not, for us, a short-term relationship. It is a long-term one. We are committed to producing the graduates that Ghana needs to fulfill its ambition to grow economically, to be inclusive socially, and to bring lasting prosperity to all of its people in the years to come. It may be thousands of miles from Lancaster to Accra, but the bridge that we are building is strong and it will grow stronger. It is built on the sure foundation of a set of enduring founding principles, that ours should be a university that is open to all with talent and potential. At Lancaster, the excellence that we provide has not been bought at the expense of the equity that we prize. We provide opportunities for students, regardless of their background, to realize their aspirations in life. Lancaster's philosophy is simple. What counts is not where you came from in the past, but whether you are prepared to give of yourself to create a fulfilling future. The university's job is to give you that opportunity. Today, we celebrate the fact that you, our graduates, have seized that opportunity. A graduation ceremony is often thought of something that marks the end of an era, a rite of passage, if you like, between one part of your lives and the next. It is the culmination of years of hard work, and that is a quality that will last you all of your lives. So today is less the end of something and more the start of something else. Not the closure of an old story, but the opening of a new chapter. What you have learned here, you will carry throughout your lives. That goes beyond what you have studied. Of course, if you have studied law, you may well become a lawyer. If you've studied finance, you may go into business. If you've studied politics, then frankly, heaven help you. The point is that what you studied in the past will remain relevant to your future. I cannot speak for all of you, but for myself, as a graduate from this University of Lancaster, it will always be the place that gave me the strongest possible foundation for my life and my career. It gave me new skills, how to learn, how to analyze, how to argue, how to question. It taught me, too, the relationship between effort and reward. If it's easy, it isn't really worth doing. It's the hard things in life that make you. And as all of you now know, there are no easy degrees here at Lancaster. Everyone has to be earned through dedication, commitment, and endeavor. So today, we celebrate each of your achievements in proving that you have the resilience as well as the intelligence to rise to a challenge and to beat it. I don't know what you're going to do with your lives, and I guess many of you are sitting here today pondering that very question. There are no guarantees, but the one thing I can promise you is that the degree you have earned from Lancaster University, Ghana, is a passport, should you choose to use it, to a lifetime of opportunity. None of us, however, in life, achieve without the help of others. As the English poet John Donne famously said, no man, or woman for that matter, is an island. As human beings, we are part of a bigger whole. Individual success is built on the sure foundation of the support we enjoy from others. In your case, from your tutors, from your friends, and from your peers. Above all else, from your families. They are the source of the moral, emotional, often the financial support that sustains you in your journey throughout life. So again, it is so wonderful that so many of your friends and family can be here with us today. You are truly welcome. Your success is their success too. Today, you join a very special community. Like 140,000 others across the world, you are about to become an alumni of this great university. Ours is a community that expresses the very best of today's world. High achievers, great thinkers, top leaders, people who are making a difference in communities both local and global, in private companies and the public services, in industry and in charity. The We Are Lancaster campaign that we launched this year signals that though we all come from very different backgrounds and we can end up living and working in very different locations, nonetheless, we are a community, all bound together by one common history. So when you leave this university, you will take something of Lancaster with you. Memories, of course, the friends you've made, the tutors you've met, the knowledge that you have gained, what you have learned from your studies. But above all, I hope what you take away is what you have learned about yourselves. That if you're prepared to follow your dreams, you can rise to a higher level. That if you listen to your hearts, you can achieve great things. Each of you has proved that you have what it takes to make a success of life. So my advice to you is very simple. Be bold, be brave, believe in yourself. You have a wonderful, wonderful future ahead of you. I wish you all the very best for whatever path it takes. Enjoy it. You have earned it. Thank you. Thank you. We're very honoured today to have with us His Excellency, the British High Commissioner, Mr. Ian Walker. Please welcome him to the lectern.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, soon-to-be graduates, Akwaba. Thank you very much indeed for the kind invitation to join you today to share in such a special occasion. It's an honour to be the UK's High Commissioner to Ghana. It's an absolute privilege to be a participant in events such as today. Congratulations to you all. As the Chancellor said, my name is Ian Walker. As a Monday-born child, I also go by the name of Kojo. Having now been here for 6 weeks, I realise how much effort and focus is focused on the last 60 years and the 60 years of independence that have been celebrated earlier this year. And it's focused on the evolution of the UK-Ghana relationship and how much we have in common. I'm really keen that we talk as well about the next 60 years and the future of the UK and Ghana working together. And when I see collaborations and the presence of Lancaster University here in Accra and the quality of students that are about to be presented with their graduations today, it gives me real hope and inspiration really for the future of the strong ties between our two countries. As I said, we have so much in common across business, across media, across sports, across arts, but in many ways, nothing more so than education. Before I came to Ghana, it was education and democracy that stood out to me as two things of which Ghana was rightly very, very proud. And education is something that we in the UK take incredibly seriously too. Across the UK High Commission, we engage in lots of things across Ghana with the British Council, with some of our aid programming, with some schools, particularly up in the north of the country. But for me, seeing the connections and the collaboration between the university here and the people of Accra is just, the people of Ghana is just wonderful. For me, as the British High Commissioner, there's certain occupational hazards come with the role. One is that many conversations begin very well and often turn into a question about visas. Amongst such refined company today, it's great to see that so many of our graduates are going to now have that passport, really for a much better future, a future within their own control, and a passport to opportunity and to the world. Congratulations to you all. And for those of you with a keen ear for intonation, you may hear some Scottish twangs in the way that I speak. I hope it's still understandable. But my, some of my influences as a child in reading books was a book by Muriel Sparks called The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie. In it, she talked of education, and the word education itself, what did it mean? And the E of education coming from the Latin ex, meaning out, and the duco within education meaning to lead. And education was actually the leading out of what was within the soul. So not the cramming in of information, but the releasing of potential. And I think for me, there is a real message in there for the graduates individually and for the future of Ghana and the importance that education places within that. I hope I'm not the bearer of bad news when I say this, but whilst today is a great celebration, it's not the end of the road for learning. I hope that people really commit to the learning in the long term. For me, learning is not kind of preparation for life, it actually is life itself. And if I may take the opportunity to dispense 3 very brief words of wisdom. Firstly, to the graduates, you're lucky. You're very lucky because of the conditions into which you were born, into the fact that your parents valued education and supported you in your early life. And if your parents weren't that supportive, I'm sorry for getting that wrong. But I believe for most of you that would be the case. It's certainly true for me. It was something that my parents valued highly and put education as the core of what they wanted to make sure I focused on. So you're a product of your environment as much as an individual within that. And I say that because I think that no doubt in the next steps of your career you will come across many bumps in the road, things that don't quite go according to plan. And I would say don't be too hard on yourself. Equally, don't take too much satisfaction from success in and of itself, but be humble and recognise that you have achieved a lot and you're going to achieve an awful lot more. I think secondly, build networks. You have amongst your peers today a fantastic network. And it's not one that you should leave behind. It's one that you should invest in and focus on in the future. Personally, for me, one of my close school friends at junior school when I was 10 years old was Ghanaian, someone with whom I kept in touch during the period since then to now, someone who instilled an interest in Ghana for me that's culminated in me arriving here today. And I say that your network is something that spans everything from your personal life to your professional. And I encourage you strongly to invest in the network that you already have created today. And thirdly, be positive. The world is full of commentators, it's full of cynics. Actually, it needs some positivity, it needs to celebrate some good news, it needs people to argue for change, it needs people to believe in a positive future. And I think that's what you should be believing in, less than being a critic on things from the sidelines. But let me finish by saying, again, what a real privilege it is for me to join you today. Most of all, I urge you to be proud to celebrate your fantastic achievements. And I'm proud that the UK and Ghana is working together to build a better future for yourselves. But more than that Ghana takes completely within itself control of its own destiny. And good luck to you all individually, and good luck to you all in the audience. And thank you very much for listening to me today. Thank you.
Nice job.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Lancaster University, Ghana, who are worthy to receive first degrees of Lancaster University. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Economics and International Relations, Edward Aqua.
Thank you. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, turn around and get a shot of you. There you go. Well done. Congratulations.
Angela Coker.
Congratulations. Well done. Come stand in the middle and have a photograph taken. What is your degree in? Fantastic. That's great. Well done. Okay, enjoy.
Kweku Date Ajay.
Congratulations. Well done. Please stand here. Yeah.
was your degree in? Fantastic. Well done. That's great. Best of luck.
John Ennin.
John, congratulations. Oh, you're very popular. That's great. Well done. Fantastic.
Odinaka Ezefi Young.
Congratulations. Well done. Stand in the middle here. Yeah, well done. There you go. Oh, your family. Well done. Congratulations.
For the degree of Arts in Politics and International Relations, Nematu Abdul Samed.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Oh, stand here now. There you go. Your family here? Well done. Enjoy.
Chinemerem Ahumebe.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Come and have a photograph, please.
He's also a stand-up comedian, this guy.
All right?
Very funny.
Brilliant. Well done. Congratulations.
Mabel Atiemo.
Congratulations. Well done. Stand in the middle. Well done. Congratulations.
Abdul Razak Balogun.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Good. Well done. Okay. Congratulations.
Augustine Danso Efriye.
Congratulations. Well done. Your family here?
No.
Oh, okay. Well done.
Geoffrey Andrew Doma.
Congratulations. Why are you so popular? Huh? Well done. Yeah, stand here. Congratulations. Watch the camera. Okay, congratulations. Well done.
Nosa Iredia.
Congratulations. Well done. Eh? Yeah, no, exactly. It's very small. Well done.
Odocho Odoi.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Okay.
Charles Ofedako.
Congratulations. Well done.
He was one year away from
Who's that?
office to home.
The mum.
He was attacked
Yeah.
with a machete.
Mami Sewa Oteng.
Chipped his skull, chipped his laptop and everything.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Stephen Sapati.
Chipped his mobile, his laptop,
Stephen,
everything.
congratulations. Well done.
It was actually very sad. But very stupid to carry things around.
Boluwatife Abudu.
But it was very proud of people, but actually very sad.
Congratulations.
This one,
Well done.
if you know what you do.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws,
Well done.
Henry Addo.
Henry, congratulations. Well done. Well done.
On 95%. 97.
Loretta Agasili.
Loretta, congratulations. Well done. Well done. There. Well done.
Aisha Ahmed Zakaria.
Aisha, congratulations, well done.
Becky Akani.
Congratulations. Okay, well done. Well done. Enjoy.
Maxine Ansa.
Congratulations, you're very popular. Yeah, well done. Congratulations.
Justice Akofo.
It's about 60%
Justice,
are Ghanaian,
congratulations,
and
well done.
the remainder are by and large Nigerian, and a few others. 60-40.
Congratulations. Go back that way, that way.
Judith
Yeah.
Asampana.
Benin, Niger.
Congratulations, well done. Stand here.
Ivory Coast. We even have students from Mozambique. Who had
Well done. Enjoy. Have a lovely day, won't you?
Omotayo Latifat Asani.
Congratulations, well done.
Pardon? No buy tag.
Is that bad?
Emmanuel Asari.
I joined them in 2009 in Dubai.
Congratulations, well done. There you go. Congratulations.
Titilayo Bodurin.
Congratulations, well done. Have a fantastic day, enjoy.
Emma Jane Daniels.
Congratulations, well done. Brilliant, well done.
Emmanuel Dankwa.
Congratulations, well done, well done. Yeah, well done, enjoy the day.
Isaac Jaka.
Isaac, why are you so popular? Eh? I wish I was that popular.
Some of them are popular for the wrong reasons.
Micah Mate.
This guy,
Well done. Well done.
no, they can't. Everyone can't be the same. That's the idea. This guy just before this
Have a brilliant day. Enjoy. Okay.
was involved in a crime.
Vanessa
In
Mensah.
December where the guy with him died in a car accident. and then
Congratulations. Well done. Well done.
the guy was
Your
from
family
another
here.
university.
Yeah, great. Have a wonderful day. Really enjoy it.
Na Mills.
Congratulations. Well done. There you go. Have a wonderful day.
Alfred Momodu.
Alfred, congratulations. Well done. Well done. Enjoy the day. Okay.
Michaela Nate.
Kayla, congratulations. Well done. Congratulations.
Efose Obioma.
Congratulations. You look terrified. Don't be terrified. It's a great day. Yeah, well done.
Temipe Odunton.
No, Prof asked me to bring their water, so that they know I've got the water
Well
with
done.
me.
Well, that's
Kofi Owusu.
This guy,
congratulations.
Nana Ajua Quayson.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Well done. Enjoy the day.
Etiesi Usoro.
Congratulations. That was a great smile. Now give a big smile to the camera. Okay. Well done. Brilliant. Enjoy the day.
Oluchukwu Uzochukwu.
Susan.
It's all right. Thank you. Congratulations. Well done. There you go. Well done.
Etonam Waku.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Come back. The one in the middle there. Well done.
Melissa Yebisi.
You want some water?
Congratulations. Well done. Your family here? Yes. Oh, wonderful. That's great. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Finance, Oluwakemi Bankole.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. That's great. The one in the middle there. Guy standing up. Okay. And have a great day.
The system of
Daniel
students
Boateng.
who made it,
Danielle, well
good
done. Many
Students
congratulations.
Foundation made it onto the provost list.
There you go.
So they
Stand
get
there.
into
Perfect.
year 2 of 3. They can become
Have a
study
great day.
buddies.
Enjoy.
Validation. We pay them.
Prescient
Teachers
Jangma.
assistant. And it works very well. because
Congratulations.
they
Well
can
done.
relate to students. They are good mentors.
Big
for
smile.
For new foundations. Yeah,
Well done.
they've been
Have a
through
great
it
day.
as well.
Josh Jan.
Hi, Josh. Well done. Congratulations. Fantastic. Great job. Brilliant.
Ralph Gerbs.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy.
Paul Kajo Wonye.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Have a great day. Enjoy.
Timothy Sintim Abuaje.
Congratulations. You're very popular. Stand there. Yeah. That's great. Brilliant. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Studies, Catherine Irajua Abaka.
Congratulations. Have a brilliant day.
Daniel Ajibade.
Daniel, well done. Congratulations. Stand back. There you go. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy.
Yasmin Ali.
Congratulations. Well done. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy.
Angel Amwako.
Angel, congratulations. Well done. Lots of smiles. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy.
Equia Boateng.
Congratulations. Well done. I love the suit as well. It's brilliant. It's great. Lovely. Well done. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy.
Nana Boateng.
Anna, congratulations. Well done. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy.
Ofo McCarthy.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. You're allowed to smile. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy.
Romy Odemat.
Top soccer player, was
Congratulations.
soccer player
Well
of
done.
the year every year, but it's a top student as well. Well-balanced student. University
Enjoy the day.
teams, in a
David
league.
Hisham Omayad.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Big smile, okay? Have a brilliant day. Enjoy yourself.
Elsie Sampson.
Elsie, congratulations. Well done. Well done. Enjoy.
Aliyah Tawasimi.
Congratulations. Well done. Come and stand in here. There you go. Well done. Big smile. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws, Lucy Tambari Ndebi.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. And stand in the middle. There you go. Look at the cameras. Big smile. Well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Michael Ahinkura.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Brilliant. Enjoy the day, okay? And have a great time.
This guy, Kofi, we're coming up now.
Kofi
He's very
Achampo.
popular in Lancaster at the events. He
Congratulations.
gave dance
Why are you
lessons,
so popular?
African dance lessons there. He was very popular at the UK campus.
Well done.
In Somerset.
No,
Always
brilliant.
goes.
Well done. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy.
Nana Atefa.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done.
The teachers.
Have a brilliant day.
Adioluwa
What
Fola Alade.
Yes, but I'm not good at that. I'm not
Well
good
done.
at that. In
Well
some
done.
cases, in many cases, some Nigerians are more fair.
Brilliant. Have an absolutely
But
fantastic day.
it's not
Enjoy.
standard. No,
All right.
I'm not good at that. I
David
can hear the voice
Peterside.
in the language, but
Congratulations. Well done. Well done.
but they know. They know.
You're allowed to smile.
They know.
Brilliant.
They're very good.
Congratulations. Well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Marketing, Bridget Agbo.
Congratulations. Well done. Have a wonderful day.
The one
Clarence Coleman.
percentage. I would say about 60-40. Or maybe
Congratulations. Well done. Well done.
thereabouts.
Okay. Enjoy.
Ramola Makinde.
Congratulations. You're very popular. Well done. Well done. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy.
Jason Mills Lampton.
Congratulations. You brought a fan club. Yes? Well done. Well done. Brilliant. Have a great day.
William Miracle.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. There you go. On that. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy.
Nancy Sebwabe.
Congratulations. Well done. Well done.
Brilliant.
I don't know.
Honam Senadu.
Congratulations. Love the suit. Brilliant. Wonderful. That is neat. That is very neat. Well done. Fantastic. Have a great day.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Politics and International Relations, Barbara Abari.
Barbara, many congratulations. Well done. There you go. Big smile. Brilliant. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy. That's it. Yeah. By my authority as Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Lancaster University, Ghana, the degrees for which they have been presented. Many, many congratulations to you all.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these students who are eligible to receive the Chancellor's Medal for exceptional merit in their programs of study. Geoffrey Andrew Doma.
Geoffrey, well done. Many, many congratulations. Much deserved. Much deserved.
Top student in the history of Lancaster.
The one in the middle. Brilliant. Well done. Enjoy it.
Daniel Boate.
It's unconventional, but it's all right. Well done, Daniel. That's absolutely fantastic. Many, many congratulations. Well done. Great job. Well done. Enjoy.
Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of the graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the co-founder of Transnational Academic Group, Mr. Rakesh Wahi.
Before I begin, ladies and gentlemen, may I request you all to give a huge round of applause to the class of 2017. His Excellency, Mr. Ian Walker, British High Commissioner to Ghana, the Right Honorable Alan Milburn, Chancellor of Lancaster University, Mr. Kwame Date, Executive Secretary, National Accreditation Board of Ghana, Mr. Zafar Siddiqui, Co-founder and Chairman of Transnational Academic Group, Mrs. Siddiqui, Professor Steve Bradley, Pro Vice Chancellor International, Lancaster University, Ghana. Professor John Granger, Provost of Lancaster University, Ghana. Mr. Raghav Lal, CEO of TAG, West Africa. Students and alumni of Lancaster University, Ghana. Our VIP passing out graduates today. Parents, grandparents, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. It is indeed an honor and privilege to address you at Lancaster University, Ghana's inaugural graduation ceremony. I'm indeed nostalgic today, as this was our dream project in 2011. And it is the first milestone in the culmination of that dream. As a group, our journey started in Africa in 2004. The last 13 years have been an enriching experience where we've seen the narrative change from a continent of despair to a continent on the move. The entire world has started noticing the opportunities in Africa that is home to 1 billion people and has amongst the highest population and GDP growth rates in the world. One of the main challenges faced by Africa today is capacity building. This is through the entire education value chain. Just in tertiary education, we believe that even 500 additional universities, if they are set in Africa, will not be enough to fulfill the demand. It is therefore TAG's mission to establish educational institutions of the highest quality through academic collaboration with highly ranked and reputable international universities. Our partnership with Lancaster University is the first step in fulfilling our mission to establish several universities and campuses and centers of excellence across the African continent. And I'd like to thank Lancaster University for being our first partner and for being here in Accra with us today, which is endorsed by the presence of the Chancellor himself. From our launch in 2013 till date, we have built a campus that has met the best standards required to produce leaders of the future. We will continue to build our infrastructure, launch more programs, and build on research capability so that our students and alumni remain proud of the institution that has been established here in Accra. Ladies and gentlemen, today, however, belongs to the young graduates who are getting their wings and will be flying into a world of opportunity and responsibility. It does not matter where you go or what you do. Remember that you must learn to dream big and work hard to achieve your dreams. Nothing is too big if you are willing to make the commitment to achieve it. What Africa needs today is leadership, both in the current context and in the future. Each of you in this room is a future leader in the vocation that you choose and must become part of the great African dream. Africa will be best served if its people build sustainable organizations. And I'm not talking about large mining companies and industries, but it's the small and medium enterprises that will create the economic activity and jobs needed in the continent. This calls for entrepreneurship, particularly from each of you that is graduating today. Do not be scared to try out things on your own. The only limit you can place on yourself is through your own imagination. Through my life, there are some key qualities that I have valued in people and coined an acronym, LIAC. LIAC stands for loyalty, integrity, attitude, competence, and commitment. Mark these words carefully. Ingrain these values into your being, because these are what will see you achieve your goals. There is something, however, that is integral to all of this. That is building your character as a human being and as a leader. I recently saw a movie on Margaret Thatcher and would like to quote from there. When asked by her doctor about how she was feeling, she said he should rather ask her about what she was thinking. She went on to say, your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits form your character, and finally, your character defines your destiny. At the end of the day, what matters most is the name you make for yourself. It's not the amount of money you make, it's the name you make for yourself. And that is all that you will leave behind. For all of you graduating today, I have the same advice that I have over the years given to my children. Try to convert your passion into your profession. No job that is done in this world with honesty is insignificant. Change what you do until you find what you enjoy doing. It is only then that you will realize your potential. Life is God's greatest gift to us, but it is not going to be a bed of roses. Each day will come with new opportunities and challenges. Face the challenges with courage and overcome them. Take opportunities fairly and carry with you the people that you lead. There will be times when you will fall. Failure is a path to success. Lift yourself when you fall, but come back stronger. Learn from your mistakes, but do not repeat them. Do not put limitations on your potential and overcome all barriers that hold you back. Go out there and conquer the world, serve your communities with honor and dignity. Make each day count and achieve perfection in all that you do. When you achieve success, do not fail to give back to those that are less fortunate than you. Let knowledge and learning be critical to your life. When you stop learning, you perish. With these words, I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to address you and wish you the very best. Congratulations, class of 2017. Good luck and Godspeed. Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the presentation of the Founders Award, established to recognize the student who best embodies the values of Transnational Academic Group. They are loyalty, integrity, competence, and commitment. Mr. Siddiqui, Mr. Wahi, I present John Sylvester Enning.
John, many congratulations. Well done, then. Please, come here and let's have a photograph. Well done. And smile as well.
The Founders Medal is based on the principles set out by my co-founder, which is loyalty, integrity, and value system that children must maintain during their life. And it goes out to the person most likely to be achieving this, although, you know, one cannot say, but it's the most likely candidate that we have given it to.
I think Lancaster University is a rather special university. It's relatively young in terms of British universities. We're not hundreds of years old, we're decades old. And what characterises the university is a couple of things. First of all, it is the excellence of what we're able to provide, not just in terms of research and academic credentials, but also in terms of our teaching quality. So we have a gold standard in both teaching and research, which is very unusual in education. Normally, a university specialises in one or the other, and we have both. So Lancaster now is in the top 10 universities in the UK, so it really is a very high quality provider of higher education, and our aspiration is to be in the top 100 worldwide. We also have a very distinct philosophy, because we believe that higher education should be available to all of those with talent and potential. So we're not really bothered about where people come from. What we're interested in is not their past, we're interested in whether they're prepared to give of themselves to create a fulfilling future. And we want to extend that here in Ghana. There's a really pressing need, pent-up demand for better and more higher education. And so we think we can play a role in providing that as the country is developing and moving forward.
Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you Ohaneba Lovelace Prempeh, who graduated from Lancaster University on the 15th of July 1968 with a degree in economics. Today we acknowledge Lovelace as our first student from Ghana and one of the first 5 people from the entire continent of Africa to achieve success at Lancaster. Lovelace is a distinguished member of an alumni community which, as we have heard, numbers over 130,000 members across the globe. As we pay tribute to him today, we also acknowledge and celebrate the wider successes of all Lancaster graduates and the important part they continue to play in the life of our university. Lovelace Prempeh was educated at the Government Boys' School and then Prempeh College before travelling to England to continue his studies at Lancaster. After graduation, he enjoyed a distinguished career as a chartered accountant with PricewaterhouseCoopers. He went on to hold leadership positions in such companies as SCOA Ghana Limited and Tema Oil Refinery. In the latter role, Lovelace worked closely with the Ministries of Energy and Finance, the Energy Commission, and other governmental agencies on important matters of oil financing and oil security in Ghana. He has served on a number of company boards, including GCB Bank and TV3 Network Limited, and is currently the Executive Chairman of Lily Gold Energy Resources Limited and also chairs the board of Dentsu Industries. He is a Fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales and also a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Ghana. The son of a former Asantehene, he is currently a Chief of Manhia Palace Kumasi and performs all the traditional functions of this important role. Our graduands today are about to follow in the footsteps of Lovelace Prempeh, becoming alumni of one of the UK's best universities, an institution with a strong international reputation and a proud history of widening participation into higher education. Just as Lovelace has done, we hope that each of you will make the most of your Lancaster qualifications, not only to better yourselves, but also to benefit your families, your university, and the wider communities in which you live and work. You have every right to feel proud in your achievements, and we are delighted to welcome you to our global network of graduates. Chancellor, it is my honour to present Ohaneba Lovelace Prempeh for recognition as Lancaster University's first Ghanaian graduate and one of our earliest students from Africa.
Congratulations, Lovelace. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so pleased you could be here. There you are. It's much deserved. Brilliant. Well done. Many, many congratulations. We look forward to seeing you next year.
Chancellor, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the close of the ceremony.
I now declare closed this congregation of the University of Lancaster, Ghana. Long may the university prosper.
Please remain standing for the first stanza of the national anthem and remain standing, please, while the academic procession retires.
Guys, we have done it. We have finished. Law did not kill us. We have graduated, we have finished Lancaster, and now the world is our oyster.
My time at Lancaster has been great. Apart from getting a very good and well-recognized degree, I have also learned other life skills by partaking in other activities that happen in school, being part of the club and societies, being the first SRC president of the uni. I've developed various skills that I think would help me through my journey in life, my career.
Few words to describe my time at Lancaster. Wow. I would say it was fun, and also it was very involving as well.
It feels great, you know. I've been in school all my life because, well, I'm young, so and the 3 years hasn't been easy. It was tough at times, and I just had to pull through. And coming out the first class and the Chancellor's Award it's been great, and I'm grateful. I'm actually excited, but I don't know. I'm holding it because I'll let you go later on.
We've graduated with a great group of people. Like, I don't know where I would have gone to meet people with such life and such humor like in them. There are too many, from trying to finish your assignments but making it fun in the process, from partying, from, you know, making friends. Like, the experiences are, for me, they're just too many to, you know, take one out and give you one. Yeah.
It's a mixture of emotions. I'm not quite sure how I feel.
Eventful, discovery, thankful.
I think the dominant emotion is joy, so I'll go with that.
Guys, we have done very well. 4 years was not a joke. I mean, we can all attest to that. It's been very eventful, but we were all able to pull through, and I think that was something really, really amazing to have everybody be together on this day. Yeah.
Now that I'm done, knowing that I won't be able to see the same faces that I saw almost every day for the past 3 years, there's no one time that seems, you know, too boring or too small. They all have much more meaning to me now. So.
I received the Chancellor's Medal, and the Chancellor's Medal is awarded to students who at graduation have performed exceptionally in the course of their undergraduate studies for the past 3 years in Lancaster University. Well, I can't really express what I'm feeling verbally. The feeling is overwhelming. That's the best way I can describe it. We have been given, like Alan Milburn said during his speech, during the graduation ceremony, we've been given a passport, and we have to use this passport right. We need to go on in our lives and affect anything we can affect, the littlest of things, the neighbor next door, anybody, anything. That is what we have to do with our lives now. That's the advice I'll give to us. We need to make an impact in the world.